Just a lovely day flying over the games in the shopping district. But I have some good news and I have some bad news. So while the intro is playing, I'm going to flip a coin to find out what I'm going to be telling you first. Hey all, and welcome to another episode on the Townsend server. I'm your host, Chaos. We are on episode number 8. And today, we're going to be doing some work on our game. Now, I did flip a coin, and the good news, and it landed on good news. So the good news is, as you can see here, I've got the one section of the storage unit complete. And when I say section, I mean this side of the wall. So I've got all the different building types that we're going to be using. So, for example, I've got all the different andesite walls, slabs, and stairs. I like things in order, so it will be in alphabetical order. So andesite, we got diorite, we got granite, we got dirt. Even though, yeah, I just realized now that dirt should be ahead of granite, but gravel. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. To me it makes sense. That's kind of the specialty. This is dirt and gravel, and then the stone area. So we got cobblestone, we got regular stone, we got stone brick, and we've got smooth stone, all with its own individual slabs, brick and stuff. So that's one section, and I've got this section right here that I haven't even started or listed. Like I said, this storage unit will be going over time, and I've got right up here these different redstone lamps, and that is just to show me that the system is working. So as the items pop by through, it's going to go past the hopper with it, compared it, and light the lamp, knowing that, and I can see that items are being run through the system. And when it's solid, that means there's a blockage. And yeah, I've had to work on a couple of things, like I missed a redstone here, I missed a repeater here, and missing a repeater really messes up, like these two right here. I had about 4 stacks of polished granite, and I went, oh, am I full? And then looked and went, no, I'm not. So I tested it, and it wasn't going through. So because I missed one repeater instead of a repeater, I did a redstone dust, and that canceled out from letting it go into there, which is quite something. So again, this project's huge, but it's well worth it. So now on to the bad news. So here we are standing outside my creeper farm that I finished building, and well, we're here because the bad news is that's about 4 or 5 hours of work. So I think it has something to do with mobs and not being able to spawn, the rates, and it could be also the location. I mean, I have it inside the water, but it's right next, like, close to a tropical area or a coral reef. So who knows? But things aren't working out the way it should, and it's kind of disappointing. But because mainly I built this for the rockets for our mini game that we're going to be building in the next couple episodes. So I'm kind of disappointed in how it is. I do plan on building a mob farm, and that's where I'll get most of my gunpowder drops, but I kind of wanted to build a creeper farm dedicated to this. Well, in talks with it, I think this is the one. Yeah. Diamond Dozer has also created a creeper farm. So if you haven't checked out his latest video, definitely go and check that out. And he was kind enough to give me these rockets to start up the game. And that's very, very kind of him. Although, I think I need actual gunpowder for what I want to do, which I'm realizing that now, because I don't think I can. Let me test something. I'll be right back. Yeah, just double checking on it. Gunpowder. I made a fire star, just the red, and then actually created the rocket. So what it looks like I need is to actually create gunpowder. So I mean, thank you, Diamond Dozer, but the rockets itself, I need actually the gunpowder. So I'm gonna have to re-talk with him, see if I can trade it out. Trade him a full shulker box of rockets, and instead just get full shulker box of gunpowder, because this is basically what I need to do. fire it and... Oh. Can't really see it. Oh, dear. Okay. I know that there is a crossbow here. So basically, if you didn't know already, if you put a rocket in your offhand, and I know I have a crossbow, here we go, durability of 2, durability 21, so instead of loading up an arrow, it will load up the crossbow, and if you have it as, and fire it off, and again, oh, speaking of Diamond Dozer, let's go see if we can ask him. Hey Diamond, how's it going?
Hey, what's going on, man?
So I do want to thank you for giving the shulker box of fireworks you gave to help me kickstart my minigame. However, I actually need to modify the rockets, and you can't do that while they're already in rocket form. And I know that you have a sweet creeper farm going, so I was wondering if I exchange the rockets for a shulker box of gunpowder. Because I actually need to make stars, or rocket stars, to actually cause the explosion. Otherwise, it's shooting duds, and you know we don't want that. so, oh, this one has string and soul sand as well.
Oops.
Oh, here you go. Yeah. Thank you so much, man, for my creeper farm's not overly working the best. Like, I AFK'd for 4 hours and got 50 gunpowder. That was it.
Yeah, well, now that the server's fixed, we should be seeing a little bit better. I just AFK'd mine, and I think it was 2.5 shulker boxes worth of gunpowder, and I made one, two plus, yep, three shulker boxes worth of fireworks.
Yeah. Well, for every gunpowder and paper, it's 3. So for every stack of gunpowder, you make 3 stacks of rockets. So
yeah,
definitely will need some gunpowder just to kick it off, and then once I actually get an income of gunpowder going, because hopefully the game doesn't take too long unless people play it for like 3 hours straight of 8 players. Which then
if you want, go ahead and just use my gunpowder farm.
Oh, really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, well, thank you so much, man. That is actually really appreciated.
No problem.
So I might have to AFK a couple times then, because hopefully this week the game will be going, and I hope to get a demo going, and that will hopefully include 8 players going.
And I get to kill people, right?
Yeah. You get to shoot rockets at each other. It's all going to be set, so there's 8 different colors. So when you fire a rocket at somebody, it will explode with your color. So if it will tell if you got the kill or not through the chat. But it will be a lot of fun, I think. Oh, that animation looks so cool. Because is that a Firestar one, or is that a dud?
That's a dud.
Yeah. So I think you hit me, but nothing happens. Okay. Because I could demonstrate, but that'd be wasting gunpowder. So I hope you can come out this week for the test, and because you're a YouTuber like me, we'll get different angles of it. So if we can get Huffle and Beast as well, that will be insane, like getting 4 different angles going. Well, after that exchange, we decided to check around Dozer's base, and unfortunately something bad happened. There we go. And wow, that's incredible. And then the fact that you man-made this is even better.
Yeah, the mountain itself, I had to clear out the entire mountain, and then after I cleared it out, I realized I still needed the mountain.
Yeah. Well, it's better to clear it out and then re-put it back in the way you want it, instead of trying to work around by clearing what you don't need and just cramming yourself in.
Unless you're trying to clear it out and somebody's putting lightning blocks in on you.
Beast. Not mentioning any names, but the initials are Monster Beast. And like your trading hall is super fancy.
You can kill them too. Don't hit the buttons.
Yeah, I know. Well, the other day, where's your mending one for 14?
I think it's this guy.
Mending, yeah, right here. Mending for 14. Like when I was testing it, I was like, would you be mad if I hit the button on your mending 14?
Well, the redstone here isn't anything. You should. Let me see here. Where's a safe spot? This is. The redstone to make everything work is.
I mean, like, it's good and stuff. Let's see the backs. Yeah. So basically,
it's really
you hit
basic.
the button, it goes down, and then you do that. I mean, I'm sure you can probably find a way to compact it.
I would love to, because right now I have this guy, my mending 14, and then I have another one that's 42. I forget what his trade is, but it's good. These two I can't get rid of because the button isn't connected to anything. And then I have two...
Also, even if I did hit the button, it wouldn't work.
And then I have two in this corner that aren't connected to anything.
Yeah, so you gotta find a way to... Well, I mean, I doubt you would want to. So, to find a way to...
The issue is getting it to work the way we need it. I needed it to, because the button press activates this block of redstone, travels down, powers this block. The repeater sends out the signal over to the torch tower to activate the pistons. And I need the pistons to be powered so that they're open all the time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, unfortunately, I don't really think there is a more compact way of doing it.
Yeah, sometimes with redstone, like people like Mumbo who just make insane redstone builds and then compact it down to complete. Like the redstone I'm doing for my game, I changed it up. I was like, okay, I'm going to use comparators and signal strength. Then I went, wait, why not I just compare it to one thing? So when there's nothing left, there's nothing to compare it, and it will close down. And so I did stuff like it's always constantly changing.
I know what I need to do.
Yeah, I've never actually been in one of these. So, well, see how it goes, I guess. See, I'm convinced, like, I know that with TNT, they do 100% drops, but I'm totally convinced that creepers don't 100% drop.
Creepers don't 100% drop.
Yeah, but TNT does.
Hey, Chaos?
Yep.
Bye.
Here we go. Um, 82 levels gone.
That didn't work.
Aren't I supposed to be in the water?
No, the TNT's supposed to be in the water. What went wrong? Oh.
You picked up all my items too.
No, I don't have anything. Yeah, no, I don't have any items.
Seriously?
Seriously?
Where do my items go?
Are they in the hemisphere? Hold on.
What?
But TNT doesn't blow stuff up anymore.
I know. Yep, that just happened. I got blown up. Consensual, of course, but didn't realize that none of my items would be returned. My understanding was that there would be. So now I gotta grind it out because guess what I had on me? My redstone box that I was gonna be for today's episode. And looks like I don't have... So I spent a good maybe 20 minutes gathering, I think about 10 blocks of redstone... blocks of redstone... I cannot speak today. 10 stacks of redstone blocks. There we go. Why did that take so long to understand? So now, looks like I have to sit here and grind out the emeralds to get the emeralds back to transform into diamonds. Or, not diamonds. Redstone. Which takes about a good hour to 2 hours. So... yeah, I'm not even sure if we'll get that in today's episode, just based on time I have for recording. We'll see. Maybe I can really power it tomorrow. Because each episode takes me a couple days to do. I do have a full-time job. And so between sleep and job, I don't have a lot of time per se. So on these big projects, I really power it out. This is why it's really appreciated that you guys like and subscribe and let me know how I'm doing, so that way I know that my time is well worth it. So yeah, let me do this for a good couple hours and probably do other things throughout the night, and we'll go from there. Yeah, no, it's It is sad and disappointing, and in no way I blame Diamond for doing this, because both of him and I were under the impression that we do get all your items back. And it was weird because he tested, or like I said, we tested it and he got his items. So what happened to mine, I have no idea. And yeah, I guess you're now seeing the Emerald Factory in use. And this is how I use it. Just go and grab the items and just run back and forth. I don't have the machine on because I don't think I'm going to be on here for very long. Because when I hit that to send those two going, it's at least 2.5 minutes for that one, and I think almost 5 minutes for that one. And I like to be here when it's, I bought some bread. I totally bought some bread. Well, that's wasted time. That's fine. So yeah, turns out, like, I looked back on the footage, and I lost my redstone box, and I also lost my dye box. So, let's pull out, oh well. Diamond was kind enough to give me 2 blocks of, or 2 stacks, no, not 2 blocks of diamonds, to cover the cost of the dyes, because I had to buy them. Because I gotta use a lot, and he gave me some redstone, or some gunpowder, and he said I could AFK at his gunpowder to collect it, and he's gonna also get me some more, so he's willing to help out. I mean, like I said, in no way do I blame him for what happens, for me losing my items. So he was kind enough to give me an elytra, which I have mending and unbreaking 3. So some of the things I can easily get back. All my tools are gone, so that's going to be a bit of a grind again. Not what I planned for today's episode, so yeah, this episode has just been nothing but a disappointment. Things never work out the way we want them to, and that's life. And well, we will... oh, I'm out of... so now I gotta sit there and collect. Because I got about... yeah, 7.5 of melons. So that's gonna be to... what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, 12. Yeah. Well, after about 2 hours of gathering all my redstone back, just basically did the redstone. I had a little bit of help from Jumbo Chicken. He gave me a few, and he also traded with me to just kind of speed up the process with the Emerald Factory. I've now crafted everything I need. way overdid on the redstone torches, but that's all right. You can never have much or too much redstone torches. So what I'm gonna do now is a third person view time lapse of me actually building one of these pods. Just kind of show you the process of what I plan on doing for it, and then yeah, we'll get that going, and that will probably be for the end of the episode. Just the fact of all the extra time, and I have basically 6 hours to get this all edited and uploaded and all that. So yeah, let's get going with it. Well, the frustration of this episode just keeps on continuing, and that's literally what I'm probably going to call the title, is frustration. Computer, something happened with it, shut down while I was recording the time lapse, and I was halfway done when it did it. So it lost the footage. So I just said forget it. I continue the project, and I'm actually kind of glad because it took way longer than expected. A lot of times I was just like humming and hawing. So let's clear that. So basically, here's what I have here. Jumbo chickens are AFKing here for some reason. So this is what I have. I've got note blocks that do a bit of a countdown. So the idea is there's a button up there that you hit. It will activate this, do the countdown, and I'm using a pulse extender to keep this from basically extending, because right in there is 5 items that will, when this moves back, will go into there, and what it will do is will open up the slot for you to come down. And there's a string that every time you activate the string will hit this hopper dropper clock, and we'll get rid of one at a time. Now, what I have here is a clock system that at the end of the match, and it's basically the last person or the last team, because I think there's going to be a possibility of adding teams into this. And what will happen is when the winner comes through, they will activate a pressure plate, which will then hit this pulse extender to turn on this clock. I have an observer there that will fire this off and will clear it all out. It does it at least 5 times. So there is that. And I'm going to show you exactly what a player will see. So you come in, and what you're going to have here is it's going to be crossbows and rockets. And I haven't filled it in or anything. I haven't done any of that part. But I have it selected that all you have to do is just grab the rockets that are there. Everything else is going to be filled in. And every time you grab the rockets, it will fill up the rockets to the exact amount. You load it in. You hit the button. This will open. We go down and into the arena, which I have to clear it out. So we'll go back up here. You die. There will be a bed in here so you can respawn. So we close that when it's done. So when you respawn, there will be a bed in here, and you just go through a second time. 5 closes it up, and so now you go and do your thing. You die, and can't get in. Now, obviously, someone can just hit the button and it will la-di-ya-di-ya, but gentleman's rule, you lose the 5 lives, you're done. And then whoever's left will just, all they have to do is activate that pressure plate. So it's about time that we end in today's episode. Like I said, it's been in very frustration. The whole plan for today's episode was to have all the redstone done. So I probably will do that off camera, and then on the next episode, we're going to go through and dig this out, build the design. It's going to be like a big little arena. So that will be in next episode. I really hope that you did like this episode. If you did, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, we'll definitely, hopefully it will be a better episode than it was today. So with that being said, I'm Chaos, and I'm signing out. I'll see you in the next episode.